Skyrim AE, create recipe for armor. Hi, Barbara here. Today, we're going to be making a recipe for a piece of armor. I have searched for a tutorial on YouTube but never found one, so I'll be making one. Unless you want to read about it in some Bethesda's whack-ass forum with little detail, then go ahead. Good luck. If you are new at using the creation kit, then follow along. We can make mistakes together, or just skip through the video. We are going to be using this mod, Runic Collar by Frayed from ElevenLabs. Yes, this is an adult site, so watch out for those ads. Don't stare too much. Like that girl showing her meow meow. Where are her panties? Anyways. Let's close this. Now open the creation kit. Select the mod's ESP you are going to use. In my case, it's going to be Runic Collar. And set it as active file. Now for the fun part, wait for it to load. And skip. Oh, if you get any warning pop-ups, just click on Yes to All. Keep the warning window to the side or just close it. Expand items by clicking on the plus sign if it already isn't. Now click on the category that reads Armor. Here you can see all of its contents. In the filter bar, you can search any equipment by typing its name. Or look for it under the Armor category column with names of the armor. Once you find your armor, double-click on it in the Editor ID window. In the window that appears, you can see its information. Leave this window open. We're going to need its ID. You can edit the piece of armor in this window. You can change the weight, name, biped slot, armor type, value, and enchantability. Here in this tab, you can change its armor type from None, which is clothing, to light armor or heavy armor. Now scroll down to Constructible Object and click on it. All armor and weapon recipes and tempering are listed here. Right-click and select New. A new window to create a recipe is made. In here, we're going to input the required data for our recipe. I'm going to open an existing recipe to see what's inside and use as an example. We need to input a recipe name, what the created object is, which workbench to use, and lastly, a smithing perk requirement. In the Created Object tab, find the ID name of your armor. Hopefully you didn't close the window we set aside earlier. My armor ID is Frey RC Collar, so that's what I'm going to search and select. In the Workbench Keyword tab, we are going to select the tool to craft our armor piece, which can either be the Crafting Smithing Forge, Skyforge, and/or tanning rack. But we'll just use the forge since we're beginners. Now we have to give our recipe an ID so that the creation kit can register it so it can be added to its list of recipes and be recognized in-game. Close the window of the armor piece, we don't need it anymore. Now we have to input the required material to make our armor at the forge in-game. Right-click inside the box of Required Item List and select New. An object has been added to the list. Go over to the Object tab to change the object to the material you want to use to create your armor piece. You can add more materials to the list if desired. Under Count, you can enter any number required of that object you have chosen. Whoops, now I have to find my recipe. Now I'm just going to go ahead and add my materials to the list. Okay, I'm done. Next, I'm going to show you how to add a smithing perk. FYI, it is not required to add a perk to craft your armor or weapon only if you want to. Notice the window I opened earlier. Recipe Armor Daedric Boots has a function of Has perk and a required perk Daedric Smithing. This means you must have the required perk learned in your game. Right-click inside the box of Match Conditions and select New. A condition item box appears. Here we are going to input how we want our item crafted and the required perk. In the tab Conditions function, click on Get as ID and change the function to Has perk. Next, click on the tab Invalid under Parameters. A Select Function Parameters window is open to select what perks you want, add to create your armor. Click on the tab under Parameter Perk. Choose and select your perk from the drop list. After you are done choosing your perk, click on OK. I'm going to delete my perk entry because my character has no blacksmith perks in my game. Take one good look to make sure this is the recipe you want for your armor, and click OK. Now close any open windows you might have like I do. Before closing the creation kit, go to File and save your ESP. Now the nerd part is done. Let's go try out our recipe in-game and see if it works.
Take what you need, my friend. Within reason.
Look at that. Mine worked. Did yours? Hopefully it did.
Whatever you need. The finest weapons and armor. Aye. You looking for a new blade?
I'll be making another tutorial on adding a tempering recipe, but my AI voice subscription just hit its limit. If this tutorial helped you just a bit, please give a like, or if you liked my voice, also like the video. If not, leave a comment asking for Richard's voiceover. Thank you for watching. Bye!